Procrastination is the action of delaying or postponing something. Well, as far as I remember, and even before that, I've been procrastinating. You see, even before I was born, I was already procrastinating. I was born 1 month late. 1 month! Others stay 9 months in there. Oh, not me. I stayed a full 10 months, and if they hadn't induced labor, God knows how much longer I would have held out. A couple of years later, I'm a toddler. Now, most babies take their first steps sometimes between 9 and 12 months and are walking well by the time they're 14 or 15 months old. They say not to worry if your child takes a little longer. Sometimes it takes up to 16 or 17 months and everything is perfectly normal. Well, not so for good old procrastinating me. I was 2 when I walked. Yes, 2 years old. 24 months, not 9, not 12, not 16. 24. From there onward, life has just been one long procrastinating thing after the other. They made me repeat kindergarten, for crying out loud. Supposedly I wasn't ready. Now, really? Asking a procrastinator if he's ready, that's like asking a kid to say when he had enough sweets. Anyway, at school, things went quite well. Actually, I was kinda smart, so that was helpful. My first year at school, I was first of my class, so I went, really? That's not supposed to happen. Apparently, I was doing way too much effort for this school thing. So from there onward, I started a long journey in finding the right amount of studying, which would keep me out of trouble. Just enough, you know. I had to take the train to go to school, so in the morning I would do my homework in the train, stuff like that. When I hit puberty, even my body procrastinated. I mean, I was 15 looking like I was 12. Come on, really? Needless to say, there wasn't a girl around interested in dating a 12-year-old lookalike. At university, we didn't work with semesters, we had a year system, so in June we had the exams. Our classes were crowded, so I remember this professor saying, "Look, everything is in the book, if you don't want to come to class, you don't have to." Oh ho ho, that was a one-way ticket to Procrastinationville. For the next 5 years, I extended this invitation to all my classes. I would party all year and open my first book around Easter. That would leave me April and May to study what the others had done in 9 months.
Challenge accepted.
I tried starting later, the first year, but I failed the exam, so I had to study during the summer months, which is supposed to be procrastination heaven, so that was kinda counterproductive. No. I needed minimum input, maximum output. Studying 2 months a year and get that diploma. Needless to say, my professional life has suffered from it. I would be hired to do a job and end up doing all kind of other stuff. That's the thing about procrastinators. We're not lazy. It's not that we don't work or don't like to work. It's just that the other stuff is so tempting. And there are 1,000 good reasons to do the other stuff before whatever it is we're actually supposed to do. Anyway, I won't tell you how I ended up eating chips and Coke for breakfast as not to go to the bakery down the street. How my cooking could be resumed to what I call 5 minutes ping, microwave food. Or waking up in the morning, snooze after snooze after snooze. And then running like crazy in order to make it on time. And then there were those hellish moments where you knew you had to do something. There was no more delaying. For example, filling in taxes or something. I would just stare at the paper in frustration, hoping it would somehow magically go away or something. I'm telling you this just to show you I'm an expert in procrastination. I know all about it. The guilt, the shame, the internal struggles, and more importantly, how to overcome it. So what happened? I'm an ex-procrastinator, right? So what did I do to overcome that? Well, first of all, I lied. I'm actually not an ex-procrastinator. I still do it, sometimes. But I use it to my own benefit. I give it a space. I let it exist and it serves me. But I'll explain all that later. So basically, I decide when I procrastinate. Second, it didn't happen at once. When I look back, I realized there were many little changes, things I started doing and stopped doing, which helped me. And I'll share all of them in the coming lectures. I basically started new habits, step by step, one by one. I'm not sure which came first. Was my resolve so strong that I started the new habits, or was it the habits which strengthened my determination? Hard to say. If I had to choose, I probably would say that both happened at the same time. I had a strong resolve, which helped me put in place new habits, which in turn grew my resolve even further. Yeah, something like that. So, am I procrastination free? Yeah, well, almost. If you don't count the plumber I'm supposed to call since 3 years for that thing in the basement. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, I guess. So this chapter is about procrastination, willpower, and motivation. Follow me on my journey and I'll tell you everything I know and learned firsthand about procrastination and how to beat it. Unless you're procrastinating right now, of course. By watching this. If you watch this, you'll be procrastinating, but if you don't watch this, you won't know how to stop procrastinating. What a moral dilemma.